Hey guys, welcome back to the All Green channel. I'm GNL Jimbo and glad you're here. I want to talk about the big contract today. Um, as you know, what we do on this channel, we talk about Green Life Energy Global, and um, that's about it. So, about a month and a half ago or so, our CEO, John Wood, was approached by a major energy company by the sounds. And I'll be honest with you, we don't know much about the contract. We don't know much about the company. We don't know anything about the company or anything as far as details go. But we have had some information uh, through the AMAs and little hints, just kind of telling us a little bit about what's going on. Um, if you've been around the GNL spaces for the last, like I said, month and a half or so, you've probably heard about this. It could be massive if this contract gets signed and adopted through the between the two companies, uh, Green Life and this mystery company. So let's talk a little bit about it, kind of give you some of my thoughts about it and what it could mean for GNL, for us as investors and the world, really. So okay, we've got a contract or we've got a major energy company coming to us and saying, "Hey, John, let's work together. We see you've got a token. What's your plans for the future?" So John actually goes to the country of Turkey. That's where they're located, supposedly, and he flies over there. It's a big deal in the community. Anybody in the Telegram knows what I'm talking about. We've even had guys tracking his airplane, keeping an eye on John, making sure he lands and gets there safely. We got a couple pictures and voice recordings from John while he's over there. Says the incredibly humble people that he's meeting with. He really likes the people that in the company. He's talking to some big players, as he says, and big movers and shakers in the energy industry, specifically the clean energy, green energy sectors. And that's what we're all about. That's what we want. And that's what's so exciting. John describes the company itself as half the size of, what's that? The really big company, energy company around here. Boy, name's escaping me right now. $1 billion company at least. Okay. Um, National Grid. That's what it was. National Grid. So, anyways, half the size of National Grid. And if that's true, it is massive. And National Grid is around the world, and it's huge. So, anyways, so we've got a company, a lot of money behind it, talking to us, talking to John about what we can do working together, and we've got this contract in the works now. Just to give you the timeline, as far as I know, I was just on the AMA with the team a couple days ago, a couple nights ago, and it sounds like this Saturday is was that April 1st, April 2nd. They're finalizing they're hopefully finalizing all of the technical details. What this company is going to give us, what we're going to give them. And we can only speculate. We're in the realm of the unknown here. But probably my guess is the company is going to be giving us, investing in GNL and giving us some money to further our projects. Now, I haven't made a video yet about the different projects, services that we'll be putting out there, at least that we're planning for, but that's coming up soon. But can you imagine several millions of dollars coming towards us and this is just speculation. I have no idea the numbers. I'm not part of the team. This is just an investor talking to y'all and just guessing what's going on. But I have high hopes. I think it sounds like the contract, it sounds like the people are working well with our team. we've got our lawyer involved. They have theirs, of course. They're going to flesh out these details on Saturday, by the sounds, and then write up the actual contract. So I'm very encouraged. It sounded very encouraging based on what John was telling us in the AMA the other day. I'm just guessing here, but ideally we get a chunk of money, some sum of money that we can put towards our projects. And I'm talking about blockchain development. And that's not cheap. We've got a $150,000 wallet in development by one of the top companies. We're told, don't know that company either. We're told it's one of the top ones in the industry as far as application building. So that's really encouraging. And to be honest, our wallet is a huge product. Once that gets out, we're going to be making some moves as a company. So that's fantastic here. Anyways, these projects, all this development costs a lot of money, and so I'm encouraged. This contract could provide the funding that we needed. We've heard Brian and some other team members talking about VCs or venture capitalists. And basically, what we were looking for VCs, what anyone looks for, is money. And hopefully this energy company takes the place of them. So we only have to deal with one or a few investors, major investors like that, where we will likely give them a piece of the company. So I'm not sure of the details and how we can, if we give up control of decisions and that type of thing, but they need something in return. If they're giving us a huge sum of money and saying, we believe in you, we believe in your products, we believe in your leadership, you guys are going to do great things. Here's some money to help you develop what you need to develop and to get out to the world to make a difference. But in return, what do we get? And that's where, again, just all speculation at this point, but we're probably going to be giving them a big bag of GNL tokens to hold on to. Price is going to move up as soon as this contract is signed. It's expected marketing will begin on both ends, our company and theirs, and money starts flowing. Things start getting developed. Things start getting pushed out to the public, and likely we're going to see a number of investors join us on this green journey. That means price will probably pump. At least we're hoping so, right? And anyways, just very encouraging. This contract, again, not a lot of details. I will, of course, be listening in at some of the most major news we've had so far. I've been an investor since about week 2 in the project. I came in a couple weeks late after the launch, which was in November, mid-November. So I've been listening in to every AMA and following the Telegram and Discord chats since those early days, and have a pretty good feel of the team, I think, and have a very good feel of the project. I think it's just got a tremendous amount of potential, and this contract is definitely a step forward. And like John was saying, throw our roadmap away. Actually, let me show you the roadmap real quick. This is pretty much out of date if we get this contract signed. Yeah, we're going to be jumping from phase 3, John said, as an example, to about phase 23, he said. And I believe it. If we can get a blockchain started, get either, I don't know if it's in-house development or we're going to subcontract that out, like we are on the wallet, but we're talking about possibility of solar farms, wind farms, biomass projects around the world. And this isn't the only company that's reached out to John, according to him. The team has had lots of interest by the sounds. So, but big investors in Turkey, again, hopefully it goes through. We will hear more, hopefully on Saturday. John mentioned giving us a quick update after all was said and done. Then the contract, then the paperwork gets written. And no guarantees up until that time of signing. So there might be somebody flying back and forth to Turkey or vice versa to get those papers signed. We'll be, of course, having our attorneys looking through everything, making sure it's airtight, and then the fun begins. So, anyways, uh, stick with us. So, if you like this channel, if you like this information, please subscribe, like, and tell me what you think. Give me a comment down below. Tell me what you think about this contract, where it could take us, what we could see afterwards if it gets signed. And there was some real quick. There was some little talk about what happens if it doesn't get signed. Well, it sounds like it's gonna, but who knows? You never know. You don't know until things are actually signed. Um, I still think we have a super bright future with or without this company, and so I'm not worried at all. If it isn't signed, no big deal. First of all, there's lots of other investors that we can turn to. Like I mentioned, the venture capitalists, as well as other companies contacting us all the time by the sounds. So if it doesn't go through, don't get discouraged. I'll of course be holding my bag and still super bullish on this regardless. But I'm psyched. I think it's going to happen, and I think we're going to be seeing several thousand more people join in, and the sky's the limit. But just predictions, just a crazy guy on YouTube telling you what he thinks. So, anyways, I appreciate you joining. Give me a comment, subscribe, and like, and I will see you in the next video. GNL Jimbo out.